that works for us that you and I talked about the last time we were testing was that we've had the shift light set so high and we have the rev limiter set so high that if you drive it perfectly and you make no mistakes, it's going to be really, really fast. But if you make a mistake, we end up with some engine damage. And we've been wrestling with the chassis setup on going. At the Gator Nationals, we didn't go straight when it really counted. At Charlotte, we didn't go straight when it really counted. And we've had some trouble in testing, and we've been able to fix that. So Angelle suggested, tell me what you suggested to do.
Well, in testing, I asked George if we could, I really wanted to focus on my target and making the motorcycle go straight down the racetrack and not have to worry about if my shifts were perfect. And we have such a small window to be perfect. So I asked him if he could give me a bigger window, lower the shift light so it comes on sooner, and lower the RPM, the rev limiter for the RPMs, so that if I do miss it, it protects the motorcycle. When we race, we're in beast mode and we have the shift light a little higher and the rev limiter a little higher because I'm going to try to be perfect, and we want to push every bit of the motorcycle we have. But in testing, we don't want to hurt it, so we want to be safe. And my biggest concern was getting the motorcycle down the track straight, because I've been struggling with that. So he lowered everything to be safe, and I was able to focus just on the target and making the motorcycle go straight and not worry so much about the light. And I think out there what happened with me hitting the shift button was I was still really, really focused on my target, and the bike started to drive a little bit to the left. I hung off the right. I let my hand move, you know, when I shouldn't. I just wasn't as stable or sturdy as I usually am, and I kind of adjusted myself a little too much. And I mean, I know where that button is. It's in the same place, and I hit it in the same place every time, but this time because my hand moved, I missed it. And to save it, you got to come back around and catch it as fast as you can. And I mean, and it's like really, really fast. You got to get that bike into gear, because now it's over revving. And as you're over revving it, you're wearing out valve springs, and you know, you may hear the crankshaft, you may hear the valves, and all this is going through my head. Hurry, hurry, get it in gear. So I get it in gear, and then the rest of the run was pretty good after that. But there's a lot going on mentally when this is happening.
Another agreement we made was for you to try and turn the wind light on every time.
Yeah.
Every qualifying run. So if you're racing, so the good news is she was running at Shawgan, and she turned the wind light on, even though she missed the shifter button, even though I had the tune-up a little soft. So we still would have won that round. So that's good practice.
Yeah, that would have been first round of eliminations. We would be going to second round despite the mistakes.
That's right. And another thing is we qualified in the top 12 on our first run, even with the mistakes. So we're excited about going out again. One thing too that's going to be really great with our new fan sponsorship program that we're working on is to be able to have a little bit of funding to where we can actually buy the parts that you need to rev the engine higher to go faster, instead of being always in the protection mode. And we haven't been able to do that, so this will be great.